Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys all here, both old and new subscribers alike. If you hear any, I think they went downstairs now because I told them I was recording, but my niece and my daughter are running around playing hide and seek all over this house. And, I told them a couple times to go downstairs, but they might be running through here anyway, making all sorts of noise. If you're not new to this channel, you guys know that I moved to the Caribbean 2 years ago. But I'm actually in Jersey for the weekend. We planned this a very long time ago. Today's my mom's 70th birthday. She has absolutely no idea that me and my daughter are in New Jersey, which is where she lives and all my family lives. And we're throwing her a surprise birthday party tonight. And she thinks that she's coming over my sister's for, to go to like a Halloween kids event that they have at the school, which actually does exist. So they send her the flyer and everything to it. So she thinks that she's coming to go to that. And then we're going to, then she's going to walk in the door and see that we're all here. It's going to be really nice. So 70 is a milestone. So we've been planning this for a while. I don't usually travel this much. It's a lot of traveling this year and, but some things like this, you can't miss them. That's why we planned it, we knew it was gonna we knew we were gonna do this. 70 is big. I can't wait to see the shock on her face when she sees us here. However, that is why the setup is a little bit different. And that is why I'm wearing a huge loose hoodie. It's actually unseasonably warm right now, which is crazy, but I'm still cold. It's still very different than being in the Dominican Republic where you're like sweating the moment that you come out the shower. It still feels cold to me, even if it's unseasonably warm here right now. Okay, so I'm picking up, I want to record something, obviously, for today, and I'm still going to be recording while I'm here. I brought all my stuff, so, What was that? Whoa, hold on. Okay, that was a 10 of Pentacles. Side note. Oh, 7 of Swords, man. I don't like that. 7 of Swords is a thief. The 7 of Swords is somebody trying to get away with things, somebody being sneaky. Ah, that is interesting. Interestingly enough, this energy keeps coming into my head, not this one. However, I'm going to talk about something that happened, a conversation I had with my daughter just recently today, but it always comes up between me and her, but it's part of the energy, so I'm not just talking about myself. And she brought up a very good point. You know that Doja Cat song? Ooh, it's like viral. Ooh, she a devil, she a bad little, she a rebel, right? That song, everybody. I said what I said, I'd rather be famous instead, right? That song. And I've mentioned this before. My daughter gets so triggered. She's 9. She's going to be 10 on 11/11. She's an 11/11 baby by that song. And I never even bring it up to her or anything. It's not like we're super Christian or anything like that either. Obviously, nothing like that. But she's just like, Mommy, why is she so obsessed with talking about the devil? Like, who wants to celebrate the devil? Why? And she changed the lyrics to the song. And she says, ooh, she an angel. She a good little girl. She a princess. And she sings it that way. And she took it upon herself. I'm like, I like it. So now that's the way we sing the song. And it really brings up a good point. And it's part of the message for today. I'm not saying don't listen to Doja Cat. And I have brought this up here before. But it's coming up again. But whether through music or through people or things that you consume, you need to be very careful what you consume on a regular basis because it's all brainwashing. This came up, I think, in the last reading, but it's coming up again. It's all brainwashing. So what happens? So, if all you hear all day are songs about darkness and the devil or drugs and this, that becomes your reality. remember that our thoughts and our words literally manifest everything that you see in your reality. And you know what? We don't even realize that we're being put to sleep by what we see on the media, what we hear in music on a regular basis. Like, yeah, I could just say, oh, she's doing it for publicity or whatever. But it's all, if you all day, because it gets stuck in your head. It's like a viral TikTok trend now, right? So that particular part of the song gets stuck in your head. Ooh, she a devil. You don't even realize that you're kind of brainwashing yourself into manifesting darkness into your life, even if she wants to say that's not the purpose of her song. But you know what? This also applies to people in your life, okay? I want you, especially since I saw the Seven of Swords. I just picked it up again. It came out, especially since I saw the Seven of Swords here. The fact that I was just, I mean, I literally, wow. Just picked it up again, especially since I saw the Seven of Swords here. Oh, honey. You also need to be careful who you have in your life, like who you interact with on a regular basis. You know that the people you surround yourself with make a very big impact on what you will be a lot of times, okay? And that's the truth for the same reason. If you are around people that are constantly gossiping about people, constantly having troubles and constantly in a negative energy, okay? And you only surround yourself around those kind of people, or if you surround yourself around people that drink a lot, that do drugs, or people that are not ambitious, etc., whatever the case may be, all of that by default becomes your reality. Like, that's what you're going to be manifesting. It's not just what you try to manifest on your own. It's also what you surround yourself with. I do want you to know that. And I'm sorry if there's like weird shadows on this table, by the way. Like I said, this is not my setup. I'm doing the best with what I have. I think this particular table is better than the one in my mom's house, though, when I do go there. But it's not as big. Okay? I'm getting like there's somebody, though. This is fake friend energy. That's it. Let me get to the point. This is fake friend energy. This is fake friend energy. This is frenemy energy. I'm channeling, like, that is what I'm getting from that. Who is this? But yeah, you need to be careful who you have around. Like, you might be very empathetic, the kind of person, you know, you feel people's emotions. People come to you with their problems, right? But when you don't know how to create boundaries, what they end up doing is taking away from you, lowering your vibration. It ends up becoming your reality as well. No, but this is fake friend energy. Something's going on here. What's this Seven of Swords here for? Whoa, hold on. What's the Seven of Swords here for? The Star card was trying to come out before. Now we have the Three of Swords at the bottom, though. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. Oh, I feel like they're going to flag my video now. Hold on. What can I put on this? Should we put this character from Encanto? That's here from my niece as the Star card. We get demonetized for animated nudity now. Isn't that perfect? Wow. there is somebody that's taking away from your energy, and you're always trying to keep the peace. I'm getting that clear as day. Like, it might be as simple as someone coming to you with all their problems on a regular basis, and you're always the peacemaker. They went through some kind of heartbreak. You're trying to be there for them. There's a fine line, though, between being there for somebody and you always dealing with someone's problems to the point where it starts to affect you. Okay? Because it's literally taking away from you. It's affecting you. And sometimes it could be our own profession. Like, let's say you are an actual psychologist or a counselor. You cannot, very difficult to have those kinds of careers and not know how to have boundaries. If you enmesh yourself too much in the problems that you see on a regular basis, and you bring all that home, it is very depleting. Okay? Very depleting. And you don't realize there's an element of like you trying to, I'm seeing candles and like you trying to manifest something for the future. But the divine's trying to tell you that all of your manifestations are kind of being halted right now, because at the same time, there's an enmeshment between your energy and someone else's energy. And you're actually manifesting into your life a lot of the things that this other person is also going through. Okay? Because you're thinking about it a lot, because you're putting a lot of energy to it. And there's an element of somebody also that's just, I'm getting like very selfish energy. Like they know that you are this person that's always going to be there. And they take advantage of that. Even if you're always there to help. This is a message that you need to put your limits. You're giving too much to somebody. You're doing too much. Literally, look at the devil. We were just talking about it. King of Wands. And they expect it. If this is about love, it could be at work, it could be at love. The divine wants you to focus on your own manifestations right now. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is right here. You putting more intention into your own craft, into your own vision, into your own life, into your own stability. Because there is somebody here that's taking way too much from you energetically. It could literally be just energetically. It could be just you giving too much thought into the betrayal that somebody did to you too. Remember, this is not a personal reading. This is a collective reading. So I'm picking up on the energy. I'm picking up on the energy. But it can manifest in your life in many ways. It's your job to figure out how to interpret that. But the way that I'm seeing the King of Wands here, he looks very like... Is pretentious the right word? I'm not sure that that would be the right word. I'm trying to look for the appropriate word. But he looks... And he's next to the devil, okay? Which is controlling. He looks like he expects things from you. Remember, time doesn't exist, so this could be present, past, or future. This could be someone that was that way with you at some point, that just expected you to give their energy, expected you to deal with their heartbreaks, with their sneakiness, or or always be there for them if they have issues. You know, you're the one that's always going to solve all their problems. You're always going to listen, right? This person has a lot of armor on, and then you're here like naked. It's almost the energy of like, I can have you whenever I want kind of energy. You're always going to take me back kind of energy if it's romantic. If it's romantic. If it's not romantic, it's just somebody taking advantage of how much you're there for them. Whatever this energy is, it's depleting you, and I don't think that you realize it a lot, and it's stopping your manifestations. It's stopping things from coming to pass here. Like, let's say this was somebody that you were involved with romantically. There's still an energetic cord between you and this person. Okay? And they're still sucking the energy out of you. Okay? If none of this makes sense to you, then at the very least, you need to put boundaries with what you consume and people you listen to and opinions that you're getting from the outside world. And you need to just focus on your visions, on your desires. Okay? With very clear intent. So that your blessing can come to pass. Because there's a lot of, it's like new level, new devil. It's like the devil energy is here trying to take away from your hard work and stop it from manifesting one way or another. Okay? There is a need to do whatever it is, like have more intent in your life. Like make a list, like sit down and think about this. Who's filling my life with negativity right now? Write it down, right? What can I do to protect my energy? Write it down. Okay. What do I want to manifest? Write it down. What steps do I need to manifest this? Write it down. What rituals am I going to do? Write it down. Because in order to etch a pentacle, make those stars on it like he's doing, you need to know exactly the steps to make that star perfectly. So the divine's saying, if you do not walk with very clear intention, I'm hearing December, between now and December in particular, into February, it's going to be very difficult for you to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest, whether it's a move, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, between now and next summer, okay? Because the energy is here for things to manifest more like quickly, but there's also a lot trying to halt that because spiritual warfare exists, because that's just how it works. So this is a message to stop letting life pass you by, that you need to, again, this is a one-man show. Don't let anyone get in your head in regards to what you're trying to manifest. Don't let anyone get in your head in regards to what direction you want to go in. Again, because there might be people here, there's somebody or some energy trying to take away from what you're trying to manifest and from your healing. Like, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Why would you want to start that business? That's not going to go well. Or it could be a relationship where they just expect you to do everything that they want. The divine wants you to stop giving in that way. Or it's just a friend that comes to you with her fucking drama every single day. It's time for you to say, listen, like, this is not healthy for me. You need to figure it out on your own. Or it's that cousin that's been crashing in your couch for all these months. They gotta go. Okay? However this resonates, Make a list of exactly. And the problem is you might be like, but I don't know exactly what I'm trying to manifest or where I'm trying to go. That's because of this energy. That's because you're not spending enough time in silence and going within enough to meditate on what's going to make sense for you because of the stressors of the outside world that you're allowing in. I hope this makes sense. And I hope you guys are okay with me keeping this one a little bit light today because I have to set up for the party is today. And then I'll be back tomorrow and I'll, I'm going to record. For some reason in Jersey, I have a lot more energy than I do in the Dominican Republic. I am noticing that. I got to think about that. And I think it has a lot to do with the heat. Because over there, by the time it's 10 o'clock, I'm shot. I'm done. I don't know if you remember when I first started this channel. Obviously, I was in Jersey. So I'm from Jersey. I would even be awake at like 1 in the morning, 2, no problem. Okay? Because I've always been a night owl my whole life. I think it has something to do with the amount of sunlight and heat over there. Like by the time it's 8 p.m., my body like can't take it anymore. It's like, it's like dehydrated, tired, So even if I have things to do, I know I'll be able to record at night. I just always have more energy. Let's see. What's this? Interesting. Let's read it. This deck has messages on them. Nine of Action, which is the Nine of Wands, which is interesting because it goes hand in hand with what we were talking about. Because the Knight of Wands is all about setting boundaries and protecting your energy and protecting yourself. And it came before the spiritual teacher, it's called the spiritual teacher in this deck, but this is the Hermit card. Which is a main message that we got before too. Like there's a need to turn off the noise. And there might be a lesson in this for you, There might be a lesson because you might, with the Star card here and her not wearing any clothes, gives me an indication that you have a hard time with boundaries and feel like it's your obligation to help everyone and people in your life, and you give too much and then energy is taken from you. It doesn't even have to be malicious. It's just like, the people are taking from you on purpose. It's just human nature to do that. It's human nature to go to when they are lacking something. It's human nature to try to get it. But you're giving, this is not the time. You have to learn the art of being able to say, like, I can't give right now. I'm barely even giving to myself. You might be afraid of offending somebody if it's a friend or something like that. But there is a need for you to have, I'm not saying isolate yourself, like whatever, like just completely. But there is a need to, be in solitude for, even if it's just like a weekend, like a week or two, put your device on sleep mode at a certain hour. If you're afraid that people are going to think that something happened to you, just let them know in advance. Hey, starting today for this week, I'm putting my phone on silent starting at 7 p.m. because I just need to relax my mind. Nothing's wrong. Okay, and then just do that if you need to. But you need to go within yourself a little bit more so that you can have a clear direction okay, in regards to where you want to go and why. Because the astrology and the time is and the timeline is as such in your life right now where things are going to manifest very quickly. Now, the devil in that one, it's like that. The devil also shows up to try to manifest negative things in your life very quickly. We don't want that. Let me read it. 9 of Action. You've worked hard to create these things. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. I'm dying right now. I'm dying right now because you know what I was going to say when I said you have to learn a lesson that you can't help everybody and everything, even if because it's hard for you to say no. And the first thing that came to my mind, even though I didn't share it, was the dog, the stray dog. If you're not new here, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're new here, you don't know what I'm talking about. A stray dog just showed up in my house in the Dominican Republic, but I have no way to keep him. You might be wondering what I did with her this week. She's okay because I found they can't keep her long term, but I did find a rescue center where they operated her. They're spaying her. They spayed her yesterday. Broke my heart. So she can't have babies, and she's going to be in the recovery room for the next 5 days. So like she'll be taken care of until I come back, and then I guess I'll foster her again, until I find her a home. But then, of course, this card literally says, and I don't think I've ever read this card. This card never comes out in this deck here. Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Oh, guys, I feel so terrible. I love that little girl, but I can't. It's impossible. I'm a single mom. I cannot with 3 dogs. And the traveling thing. There's a travel ban, guys. There's a little travel ban. So, and the limit is 2 dogs. And I have 2 dogs. Anyway, that's what it says. The spiritual teacher. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Okay? For some of you, are some of you trying to go into the healing arts or start a spiritual business of some sort? Are you trying to become a spiritual teacher? Right? If so, then this is for you. There might be some people in your life that are going to try to discourage you from that. But this is an omen that is definitely the path that is meant for you. Okay? And if you need more confirmation, the Divine's asking you to meditate on it. Hold on. 10 of Action. You are working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Oh my God, you're not going to believe what it says, but I'm not surprised on this channel. The last sentence says, I don't know if this is focusing. It says, straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. It says that. And I love Spirit for things like this because that's how they confirm that the messages are coming from them. I know you guys know that, especially if you're not new here. But confirmation's always nice. We're humans after all. We like to see it. Okay? I'm going to read it again. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Now we're talking about health. Literally physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, psychological health. You're on your hands and knees doing a lot for a lot of people. The thing is, people are taking advantage of that. Whether it happened in the past or still. Okay? Since the Eight of Pentacles here, and this is a career card, for some of you, you might, and it's hard, this might be a confirmation that you need to change your career if it's taking away from you. It's stealing your time and not compensating you enough. They might be taking advantage of you. Or you might just have that personality where you overshine at work. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with doing a good job at your workplace. But if you do more than what's on your job description for free, they're going to take it and not going to compensate you. As a matter of fact, they're going to start expecting that extra work that you do from you. And they might even reprimand you if you don't do it. Do you understand? I'm not saying do the bare minimum. Do a good job. But don't overwork and overgive and sacrifice yourself for a company that wouldn't do that for you even if they act like they would. Because the moment that you get sick or you can't work like you're working, they're just simply going to let you go. And they're going to replace you with Jessica. Okay, I don't know, it's a made-up name. That is 34 years old and not 47 and has more energy than you. Okay? You're doing too much. Take this as it resonates. But it's whatever this is, it's already gotten to a point where people are taking advantage. You got to take some responsibility though, because you've allowed it. Okay? The angels are asking you to take a vacation, even if it's some time off. You need it, or just some downtime. Okay? You need it. You might literally be affecting your physical health. The Three of Swords here, okay, is a literal heart. And when I read the word straining can be harmful to your health, that to me also could be like literal heart conditions. All of this stuff causes high blood pressure and all of that. All of those just lead you down the path to heart attacks. Not saying that's going to happen to you now, but you're opening the path for that. Can't continue this way. The divine I'm asking you right now, basically this message, because this is probably all stuff you knew. Right? So then what's the point of watching if you already knew this? Well, because the angels want you to know that they have your back. And also, they're urging you to take some time to yourself this week. They did show me a pen, a book, paper. Write down. They're going to give you ideas of the path that you need to take so that you can start making steps to make these changes. Life cannot continue the way that it is. The time is now. Life cannot continue. And they're talking to me firmly. Life cannot continue the way it's been going. You cannot continue operating in the way you've been operating. You cannot continue waiting for the full moon to do full moon rituals, trying to manifest something to change. Manifestations come to, it is a mixture of your thought process, the rituals you do, which the reason we do rituals, again, is because it manipulates our thought process. We're focusing, we're putting a lot of focus on it, therefore we're manifesting it. It's just a way to ease our mind, to turn off the noise so we can manifest, okay? Things quicker. In the same way, nothing's going to change if the energy that you're giving off on the regular basis is straining yourself, working too hard, giving too much to others, not giving time to yourself, being on your hands and knees with a bucket, getting water while everyone else just takes things from you and runs. Same goes with relationships. People that are in your life taking and not giving you anything. Why are they there? You're not in relationships for people, for people to give you things, but it's a give and take. Why are you still there giving them energy when they're just taking from you? And then they're manifesting things being lost from your life. They're manifesting things going negatively. The only one that's going to end up screwed is you. %. They're going to just go on their path, continue, if it's a relationship, continue their toxic path, keep doing this to people, and then you're going to end up having to pick up the pieces. Hold on. Spirit, what is your main message for them today? This is an interesting reading. I don't think I've had one like this in a long time, and I hope that it's reaching whoever it needs to, hold on, reach. What the heck is going on right now? You can't, this was flipping, and you can't make it up, though. Okay, look what it says. I just read the first sentence. Helper of action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. But you know what I'm getting from that card? I feel like this is you. You're the person that does everything with a smile. You're the person that has a lot of things to do. You're the person that says, it would be great if I could take the time to make a plan, for my future, but I can't. I don't have time. And this is a great energy to have, except you're pouring all of that energy into somebody else's cup. If someone's taking advantage of it. All right. What else do you want to say? Whoa. Did you just see that just came out of nowhere? 7 of Wands. 7 of action. Wow, you can't make it up. You really can't. And then look what it's followed by. Look what it's followed with. 7 of action. Look what it's followed with. You can't make it up. It's crazy. You are being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from from an unresolved inner conflict rather than conflict with others. I kid you not. It's like, right now, my human self, even though I am human, okay? Like, I'm just like, this reading, they're probably want to love reading. They're going to think this is boring, like, where is this going? But I'm not speaking. I'm just doing my job. Like, I'm just doing what the Spirit is asking me to do. And they're I don't even, like, now they're just confirming the words. What they wanted to tell you today is that you need to claim your personal freaking power. Okay? You need to have the strength to say no. And they want to bring to your attention that your struggle actually has something to do with something you need to heal. It literally says the Star card, your struggle, right? Star card is healing. Has more to do, your struggle with people taking from you, Seven of Swords, has more to do with you having to heal some kind of pain, heartbreak, Three of Swords that you have within yourself. That makes you feel like you have to do so much for people. It doesn't even give you time to focus on yourself. And listen, I don't know where you're working, but this is an omen for someone too. Either change the way you operate in this job or find a new one. Because this is affecting your physical health. I'm going to leave it here today, guys. I don't know. This was interesting, but this is what they had me share today. I love you guys so much. Love and light.